What's up, everybody? Good morning. Some good stuff. A little bit of instant coffee with some chai. It's just what the doctor ordered. So you probably noticed that things have changed around here. A few months back, about 6 months back, this year's been a doozy altogether, but I came up with this crazy idea of moving out to Asia. And I don't know why yet. Really, I could give you 1,000 reasons, but I don't think they're right. And I think in due time, I'm going to know a little bit more about the purpose of my journey, but it was impactful. And it wasn't easy. I don't do well by myself. I tend to self-sabotage a lot, and when I'm nervous, I tend to eat a lot of food, waste my money, particularly on good food though, so there's that. But I forced myself to go into this position of being afraid and not knowing what is going to happen. It goes all the way back to growing up when I would show up to school early to type up my paper that was due that day. Final draft, and I'd have to create a rough draft and purposely write it worse and then fix it and turn it all in. Some of it late, some of it on time. I'd put unnecessary stress on myself because that's where I find my back against the wall and I seem to do the best. Now, it's not healthy. I'm bipolar, in case you didn't know. And I came up with this crazy idea, and just at the heart of it though was to start this channel. And I found a little booklet of mine from about 11 years ago, and it was a list of things that I wanted to do with my life. And number 3 on that list was start a YouTube channel. And I should have done it then. I had a GoPro, and I took my Jordans off my feet and tanned some snakeskin and found somebody who was an incredible sewing artist and who made ballerina shoes to sell in France. We made snakeskin Jordans. So, one of ones. Pretty cool. You can see a picture of them on my Instagram. Same handle. They're incredible. And it's one of the projects in my life that I actually finished to be proud of. I'm a dreamer and filled with wanderlust. And I tend to run away a lot, but my problems follow me. They're always with me. These are tests that you must go through in life. If you notice a common pattern in relationships, regardless of who you are with, you need to look at it like a mirror and realize that this is for you to learn. And as soon as you forgive those who might be a part of that process, and then forgive yourself, change occurs. Now, I've had trouble forgiving a lot of people in my life, but I've been working on it. And it's odd because when I truly accept it, I notice that those people no longer come to haunt my mind. They're just gone. Sure, I can remember them, but they're not prevalent memories. So going forward, I really want to start streaming and showing people what I'm into. I want to call people out that try to take advantage of people like myself, the scared, the vulnerable, those who need to stay where they're at and just calm down and breathe. There's people out there that try to sell a dream to those who are dreamers, and I'd like to call them out. And then there's also those people all over the internet that are helping build up those dreamers, those silent watchers, the extroverted introverts like myself, or the introverted extroverts, because they're different. I have fun winning arguments, and I think that calling people out, I like to do that. But I also want to give credit to a lot of these people who help me realize things about myself and heal. And perhaps we all see different corners of the internet. Maybe you'll like mine. Eventually I will get back to traveling once I make money doing this. That's why I want to stream, so that I just attract as many views as possible. And I can split those up into different videos so that you can pick and choose if you don't want to watch the full stream. And go from there. If you don't like the content, you don't have to watch, but I do appreciate the sub. And hit the like if you can. But this is a community that I want to build. I want us to come together and share the joys of this world. I think we have a great opportunity with the internet to find our tribe and stick together and make things happen, make change. And I'm not left-leaning or right-leaning. If anything, I like to take the far left and the far right and smack them together. And a little bit of both, and we'll have a great society and happy people. And we'll be safe again, which it's been a while here in America. But I think that's what my journey is about, and is fulfilling this dream of mine. And I think I can help myself and help others heal. And that's where the channel is going to be going forward. Not going to be gallivanting around the world with an unknown plan. Sorry, it's just not going to happen. But this country's rather large, and there's a lot to explore here. And people ask me, have you been there or over there? No, I haven't. Geez, it's my own country, and you're questioning me about it, and maybe you're right. I do need to see all that. I have an ambitious goal of making this work. This is just me being real and calm as I can be. So, it's a lot to admit that. As of now, I feel like I've failed my mission. But one day in the future, I'm going to look back and know that it's something I absolutely had to do. And I met some amazing people, all of you guys that are watching, that I've met. Thank you. You were part of that journey, that transformation. And I don't know exactly why we all met yet, but I think it's going to be a pretty cool story one day. We're going to be really happy that we met. I'll see you guys again. But I need to learn to plan and have a contingency plan and a backup plan for those. And not put expectations on other people, because that's putting responsibility on them that they did not ask for. And just know that there are a handful of people in this world that truly reciprocate the way I feel about them. And that's okay. It's fine. I forgive them if they've perhaps hurt me intentionally or on accident. I haven't slept in a while, so sorry if I'm boring. But this is going to be a really exciting transformation this year. I wish I could start getting into it right now, but those will be different videos. How the different ancient calendars are all lining up, and how vibrations of this world are changing for the better. I've had a paradigm shift. I don't know if I recognize my old self. That's okay. I'm just going to keep fighting, and it's going to turn out all right. But I'm moving on past traditional travel vlogging. Maybe I'll do some street interviews, go find some drunk people and ask them some funny questions. Try to entertain you guys. I know that I can be a little crazy and manic sometimes, and it's fun to be around, so we'll see how that is on camera. Sometimes I get angry, and that can be fun to document too. Just the mood swings, and maybe you guys will have fun with it. My medicine regimen I've been out of for a little while, but I did find a reserve here in my room. So I've got some for now to get back on. It's going to take a little while before I really feel the effects, but in the meantime, I'm just going to be pretty messed up and trying to have fun. I want to give a glimpse into just personal stories as I can. It's just document that and document the lives of the people that are very important to me, because one day they're not going to be here. And I would like to take their most cherished memories and stories and archive them in this place called the internet that will be there forever. I think it's important that we all do that for our loved ones that don't have the technological means themselves or the drive or push to do so. We can do that as a younger generation and document the lives of them forever. I miss out on a lot of lives that I wish I had more footage of. Not just pictures, but there's a lot of questions that I want to ask them that we'll never get the answer to. Let's be smoke. It's going to be all right, man. Crackles, ears, feels good, guys. Vegas nerd stimulation. Ran into some unforeseen challenges that I didn't expect, and that's okay. And I'm currently experiencing some more, which is unbelievable, but I'll get back on track. And if you're waiting for me to make you proud, I'm going to do it. I feel great. And mad props and shout out to my dad who got me home. Thanks, Lee. Love you. But alright, guys, that's it. Just want to let you know what's going on. Just give you a little update. So you're confused about why I left Asia all of a sudden when I had all these plans and I told you where I was going to be going, and I'm not doing that now, so I owe you this. And I owe myself for reflection. I gotta open up. Gotta share more. Cheers. If you're watching this, I love you. Lucky number today, 51, Ichiro Suzuki. Just hit a single, get on base, baby. I know you can hit a home run, but it's not about that. It's about 2 outs, so what? Alright? Get your head back in the game. I'll see you out there. Until then, much love. Peace.